Fatal Fury. City of the Wolves.
Since the fall of Geese Howard, the city of Southtown has never been the same. Its people have grown complacent, and once fearsome warriors roam the streets like stray dogs. And though his legacy remains here in my keeping, it does so with no heir apparent. If there are any left in Southtown with fangs that bite, with claws that tear, with the ruthlessness and undying spirit of a true warrior, come to King of Fighters. Who will inherit the legacy of the fallen Emperor? Let the last wolves of this city determine that for themselves. Strohide. Andy Bogard was a master of Shiranui ninjutsu. Alongside his brother Terry and their friend Joe Higashi, he had vanquished Geese Howard, his father's killer. The fateful tragedy avenged at last, Andy had but one challenge left to overcome. That challenge was Terry Bogard, his brother. In his battle with Geese, Andy sustained a chest wound that time simply would not heal. Many moons passed, and his prime felt distant. Driven by years of frustration, Andy pulls himself together and sets out to join the King of Fighters tournament.
I suppose meditation will have to wait. All right, I'll take you on. I think this match was a good experience for us both. I look forward to our next contest, whenever that may be. Don't underestimate the Shiranui style. Seems like destiny smiles upon me this day. You really made me sweat there. Still, I've never met a challenge I wasn't grateful for. With every battle behind me, the stronger I become. I haven't been put to the test like that in a good long while. If at all possible, I'd love to fight again someday. You can imitate me if you want, but be warned. The Shiranui have no shortage of enemies, and neither do I. I love it when we fight like this. It takes me back to the good old days. Say, Terry, I've still got some strength in me yet. You feeling up to a rematch? Hey, Rock, would you be interested in training with Hokutomaru sometime? I think it would do him some good to have a sparring partner around his age. I know I don't say it enough, but I'm proud to carry the legacy of the Shiranui style alongside you. And mine, if there's something else I wanted to say, but maybe that can wait, for now. It's surreal to be trading blows with a student of Joe's of all people. I never imagined that slacker would be in the business of teaching anyone. You certainly are a free spirit, aren't you? I'll be honest, it puts me off balance. I suppose I'm just sheltered. The woman I spend the most time around is mine. Say, have you been taking care of yourself? What are you eating? You're all skin and bone. I know I'm probably worrying for no reason, but I can't help myself. I can see you've been exceptionally trained. I'll sleep easier tonight knowing the city is in such capable hands. It's always strength with you, isn't it? More strength, at any cost. You remind me of my brother and me when we were boys. Fighting to protect the smiles of children the world over. Huh. I think that's a wonderful cause. You've earned yourself one more fan today, Tizok. Go get him. You're looking for your brother? I know the feeling. I try to make a point of not sticking my nose in other people's business, but if I can help somehow, I'd like to. Punches thrown in hatred always end up hurting you far more than your opponent. Composure above all else. That's what my master taught me. If that was frustrating for you, you should take that feeling and train with it. You've got talent. Be ashamed to waste it. How long have we known each other, Billy? How many times have we fought? When are you ever going to learn that it's time to put this life behind you? It's never too late to choose your family. For someone still as young as you are, it's obvious you've seen too much. You have a kind of killer instinct I've never felt from Hokutomaru. I can understand where you're coming from, but that's exactly why I cannot allow you to realize your vision. Tickets? To your show? How kind, thank you. Maybe I'll invite Hokutomaru and Mai. Your core strength puts even ninjas to shame. If you ever studied ninjutsu, you'd be a master in no time. Terry, this means everything to me! You've obviously learned a lot from Terry. I can see him in the way you fight. You've proven yourself. It's time to strike out and carve your own identity. I'm sorry, Mom, but I can't wonder any longer. So, let this battle decide. That uppercut. Hold on a second. Are you Joe's student? Sorry. I figured anybody studying with him would have been more obnoxious. My, you certainly are a handful. But for some reason, I can't help but like you. Maybe it's just because you remind me of my brother. You've grown up to be an exceptional fighter. It does a teacher's heart good to see a student rise so high. That said, you're still a little rough around the edges. Once this is over, we've got some training to do. Those punches of yours are like missiles. Lucky for me, I wasn't in their flight path. Powerful as Kyokugen may be, as a practitioner of the Shiranui school, I cannot lose. I might not measure up in terms of raw power, but mind your feathers. I've got years of experience under my belt taking down big guys like you. Excuse me. I was just picturing what a match might be like between yourself and my disciple. It'd be entertaining, to say the least. It might be hard to believe, but I was just like you once. Every punch, every kick was moved by the specter of vengeance. I hope someday you can learn to let it go. That's Taekwondo? Your style bears no resemblance to kids, nor does your personality. Billy, that's enough crime for one lifetime. Geese isn't even around to impress. You have the air of death about you. I can practically smell it. There's no training I can do that makes it easier to stand in the path of a predator. What's happening to you, Kai? It's like you're being destroyed by your own vision. If things had turned out just a little differently, I might have met the same fate. I've conquered foes big and small, good and evil. But a musician? That's gotta be a first. You virtuoso types sure don't hold back, do ya? Rest in pieces, Geese Howard. This world belongs to the living. Well, Mai, here we are. You and me in the finals. I should have expected no less from you.
Hey, Andy. I heard that you've got a bonus match scheduled for after the finals. Is that true?
It is. I have a showdown with Terry waiting for me.
I see. Hey, could I convince you to consider calling it off?
What makes you say that?
Because I know the truth. The truth about the wound you got from Geese a decade ago. It still hurts, doesn't it? I understand, Andy. Terry is special to you. He's your brother. But if you push yourself too hard, you might not survive it.
I appreciate your concern, truly. But sadly, my mind's made up.
I see. Very well then. In that case, you're just going to have to beat me first!
I'm sorry. Seems like all I've ever done is make you worry about me. Haven't I? But if I were to stop here, I just know I'd regret it for the rest of my life. Let's settle this. You and me, no holds barred. Then, on to the next battle. All right, Mai. It's time for me to get going.
It is what it is, I guess. Please, just don't overdo it, okay?
You got it. Well then, I'm off.
You know, I just caught myself reminiscing about the old times. When Dad started teaching the two of us martial arts. You deciding to go to Japan, and the day you actually set off. How many years has it been since you walked out that door for good? And now, the time's finally come for us to face off, man to man.
I always knew this day would come. And just for today, let's set brotherhood aside. I'm here as the martial artist Andy Bogard. And standing before me is my opponent, Terry Bogard. A fighter like no other. A fighter I've always looked up to. So, do me the honor of not holding back, won't you? I'll do the same. Give me everything you've got!
We promised we'd get around to this after we dealt with Geese. But it's kind of been on the back burner, I guess. Mai said something about a chest injury. You sure you're good?
Of course I am. All right, Terry. Bring it on!
Okay. Let's do this, Andy.
Yeah, you got it. Think more freely, try things out, see what sticks. Your potential is limitless. I'd hate for you to stop growing just because I put you in a particular spot.
Right, you got it, Dad!
What's on your mind, Andy?
I don't think I can grow up as big as Terry. I'm afraid I'm gonna let you down.
Come on now. It's not all about getting big and strong. It's about passion and spirit. If you keep your heart all tiny and closed up, then there's not going to be any room for those feelings to grow. Your spirit can't get any bigger. You get what I'm saying, don't you, son?
Tiny and closed up?
See, when a man has an indomitable will, and a heart that's big enough to take on anything the world throws at him, well, that's the kind of guy who looks a hell of a lot bigger than he actually is. So trust me, don't worry about all that physical stuff. At the end of the day, it's your heart that matters the most.
Yeah, okay. I'll try, I guess.
It'll be fine, Andy. Just go out there and experience the world for yourself. Spread your wings, and I'm sure you'll figure it out someday.
Yeah, I guess I might have overdone it a little. Damn.
Sheesh. I knew you were acting tough. But hey, you won.
Jeez, Terry. You look like you've barely even broken a sweat.
I'm just happy we got to have a good fight. Hey, you remember what Dad used to say?
Yeah, I remember. Live bravely, my sons, right?
Yeah, that's it. I always tried to live up to that in my own way. But you nailed it. You worked yourself down to the bone and never let your body hold you back. You had every excuse to take the easy way out, walk a different path, but you never took the bait. I get that this might be weird coming from me, but hold your head up high. And I mean high. I'm sure that's what Dad would have wanted.
Thank you, Terry.
And besides, I think someone's come all the way here to check up on you.
Yeah, she has. A girl like her is wasted on a guy like me.